Hello everyone, my name is Christian Zunchev, and in today's video we're going to talk about how you can 10x the results of your content marketing efforts, how to come up with blog post ideas that generate traffic and leads. So if you're struggling to come up with ideas for your manufacturing blog, never fear, because here are 8 tips to help you get those creative juices flowing again. From brainstorming with colleagues to using online tools and AI, these methods will help you ensure that you always have something new and interesting to write about. Tip number 1 for creating great blog posts is to know your audience. You need to know who you're writing for and what do they want to read about. When you're crafting a piece of content, keep in mind who your intended audience is and what they will be looking for within the text. Because even the most expertly penned articles can go unread if they don't present content that resonates with your intended readers. Striking the right tone and selecting relevant topics to cover can not only engage your audience but also add a layer of intrigue to the post. You should also consider the specific needs of the reader that will strengthen your argument and put together an effective conclusion that captures their interest and leaves a lasting impression. Engaging your audience is not rocket science. Just make sure you know who they are and what they want to read about. Tip number 2 is to do some keyword research. Industrial marketing for manufacturing companies can be a difficult nut to crack. And to get better results from your blog strategy, consider doing some in-depth keyword research to find out what questions your potential customers are searching for on Google. That's a golden nugget that can uncover so many topic ideas. You can use free or paid tools like Ubersuggest, Ahrefs, and BuzzSumo. All you need to do is just enter a topic or keyword, and these tools will give you a full list of questions related to it and its search volume. This way you can easily create blog posts specifically answering your audience needs. This technique will allow you to provide your customers with valuable and engaging content while also positioning yourself as the go-to source of knowledge in your space. Blogging for manufacturers sounds like a lot of heavy lifting unless you do some really good keyword research. And then we go to tip number 3, which is reach out to your customers. Manufacturing companies often struggle to create original content for their blog posts. And one great way to get better ideas is by reaching out to your customers. Hear out what they have to say about their experience with your product or the manufacturing industry in general. Because doing this can provide really valuable feedback that you can use to improve the marketing initiatives of your manufacturing company and give your insight on how to form a story from these responses and create interesting posts and topics that will draw attention from new potential customers. Making sure that the tone and perspective align with your manufacturing company's industry will ensure blog post ideas that are both engaging and informative, which is a winning combination for every industrial marketer. Tip number 4 is to do your research and come up with a list of potential topics before you even start writing. Before you start writing, do some research and put together a well-constructed list of potential topics. You can call it your journal of ideas, for example, and it will be handy and save you a lot of time and reduce headaches, while at the same time increase the likelihood of producing more compelling content. You can look at what topics your competitors are writing on and also what questions people are asking on Quora, Reddit, and other forums in your industry. Once you've done your homework, make sure that the potential topics will engage your readers and keep them interested for the entire read. Then get ready to dig into the actual writing and employ all your resources to bring out the best possible version of your content idea. With careful preparation, you can create an enjoyable read, one that educates and entertains. Then we move to tip number 5, which is to develop a habit of reading relevant blogs and other publications in your industry. For lead generation, effective content marketing is essential for manufacturing companies, but finding and generating new ideas for blog posts can sometimes be challenging. And to get the creative juices flowing, Get into the habit of reading relevant blogs and publications discussing topics related to your industry sector and your niche. Because not only does this allow you to gain insight into what competitors are doing with their content strategies, but it can also open up avenues of new ideas to pursue in your blogging efforts. After all, there's nothing quite like exposure to different perspectives and ideas to jumpstart a creative project. If you want to be an industrial marketing master, read more. It will get your creative wheels turning and spinning and bringing you a lot of new ideas. Then tip number 6 is taking notes because they can spark ideas. One simple way to kick off the writing process is to take notes during manufacturing conferences and industry roundtables and then add them to your journal of ideas. Not only will listeners gain valuable information, but also jotting down new concepts or points of view could generate interesting topics for your blog posts or provide an inroad for further research. Taking notes and actively listening during manufacturing discussions can help unlock creative thinking that inspires new content ideas and keeps your industrial marketing blog fresh and up to date. Tune into manufacturing events and take notes. It could trigger sparks of creativity for your industrial marketing blog. Tip number 7 is to be relatable with your readers. Being relatable to your readers is essential for engaging with them in your content and prompting them to keep coming back for more. The best way to foster a sense of relatability is by injecting the occasional personal anecdote or experience into the content that you produce. This can be as simple as relating a story about yourself or something about that you have gone through and linking it to the topic of the discussion. Not only does this make your readers feel connected, but it also adds an extra layer of authority and that sets your writing apart from the others. So if you want to really capture your readers' attention, you should focus on being relatable. No matter what you're discussing, just make sure you're relatable. And being relatable helps make the connection between you and your readers stronger, and that's the key to effective writing. Tip number 8 is encourage interaction, because as an industrial manufacturing company, you can increase your blog post engagement by encouraging feedback from those who read them. Inviting comments and emails can help correlate your product or services to the reader's experience, allowing your company to further examine its target market and identify how it should adjust its message accordingly. A mix of anecdotes and expert advice is helpful when engaging readers to create meaningful and credible content. It can also build relationships over time and increase the loyalty from customers who feel their input is valued by your company. Because your customers are the key to success, unless they have something negative to say, of course. So to wrap it up, following these tips will help you write blog posts that will engage and interest your audience. Keep in mind who you're writing for. Do your research, be creative, and personalize your content to make it relatable. And don't forget to add a bit of humor. With these elements, you will be able to craft content that resonates with your readers and keeps them coming back for more. If you ever need help with your content marketing, don't hesitate to contact us. We have hundreds of pieces of content created that are ranking on the top of Google, generating a ton of traffic, engagement, and leads. Thank you so much for your time. I hope that you found this video beneficial. Drop a comment below and let me know if you have any comments or questions. Thanks so much and have a blessed day.